Hey, what's up, fam? So it looks like actually we're getting the second chapter as well this week for Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest. The sequel to the Fairy Tail manga takes place immediately after chapter 545 when the guild goes off to do the 100 Years Quest. And it just keeps getting crazier. We already got some new members. We're going to this new continent, which, from what I found after I made my last video, is called Giltina, and I think it was posted online as well. I didn't notice the little label, literally didn't notice the little label plate over the continent when they were traveling to it. But, whatever, not a big deal. But something we do get is the guy who you see at the start of the first chapter, the old man crying with the staff who kind of wandered in and saw this village in ruin. Turns out he is that dragon they see at the end of the chapter. And something I wasn't able to figure out just off of my shaky rough translations is if he is a dragon that can turn into a human through some form of magic. He seems to have some form of weird power besides his dragon powers. He like immediately can teleport. He can change his size, but the thing I was wondering is, I'm wondering if he's a dragon that could turn into a human, or he's like Irene, where he is a dragon slayer that at some point got to where he was more dragon than human, and then eventually became a full dragon. That I wasn't able to figure out fully. Maybe it'll say in the chapter when somebody with more skills than I can translate it. But, geez, they get more into it. He kind of talks about what they're going to be doing on this quest. And let me get to kind of the side stuff really quick, because they had two small side stuff on the side that looks interesting, but nothing crazy as to what they're doing mainly. One thing that it was brought up was Lucy talking to Virgo about the Aquarius key, so it looks like maybe we'll get to that at this arc, or maybe setting up for something for later. Obviously, Aquarius said it. She didn't know what continent it would be on. We don't know how many continents there are in the world. There is a very interesting thing that somebody brought up, that the character that joined the guild, that her thing is that she's in love with Natsu. Her name is Toka, and it was brought up by one of my friends that Toka can actually be translated as winter. So we have the winter character within Fairy Tail, and if you don't know this, winter is the missing season that has to do with the way Hiroshima named his characters. We had Haru, his first big main character, which means spring. Natsu is summer. The main character from Hiromishima's short series Monster Soul, the main character Aki, is fall. And now we have winter, and obviously Shiki from Eden Zero, which means 4 seasons. So this means that the character won't just be some, additional, maybe fun character that will be placed in the plot. I think she was placed amongst these two other characters because she's going to be significant. She's going to have something really important about her. And my thing, I think she's also going to be either a dragon slayer or a dragon. I think it'd make a lot of sense for if there was some being kind of like with Irene, either a dragon or a dragon slayer that became a dragon and then has that super elongated lifespan, kind of like Irene, that would fall in love with Natsu for being the one to kill Acnologia. Obviously, if she is somebody who was involved in the war, or either a dragon slayer or a dragon, she would hate Acnologia, and the guy putting down Acnologia would cause her, I'm guessing, a lot of joy, and obviously potentially leading up to love. But the quest itself, what they're going to be doing, it was confirmed that this is Guild Arts is the same quest Guild Arts went on, and then I guess he ran into Acnologia. Maybe Acnologia was looking for these guys, or at least kind of keeping them in check, because it looks like they're going to be hunting dragon gods, deity level dragons, 5 of them within the Giltina continent, or at least maybe one of them on there. Again, my translation skills aren't great. They're very shaky. They're very rough. I don't have a lot of skill in it. It's just kind of I could kind of make out what's being said. So maybe it's just one of them, and they're each going to be on a different continent, and Acnologia was looking for them. That would make sense of why he didn't do anything all the way up until the Dragon King festivals. He was trying to find these because apparently they're sealed away. They're either sealed away or they're in hiding. Again, not the best translator, but apparently these guys are each on level with Acnologia. Now, I'm not sure if that's pre or post Ravines of Time. I doubt it's post Ravines of Time. My guess is, beforehand. This is crazy. This is really crazy. Like I read through the bits on chapter 2 where it was like, oh cool, that guy's a dragon, or human that can turn into a dragon, dragons that are like Irene, or oh wow, he's the master of the first guild, Magia Dragon, the first wizard guild. He's the guy that started back in X633. But now we're getting to dragons. So not only are we getting into some crazy shit, but if you'd watch my video that I made very recently of post Acnologia world, let me pull up the title of the video itself that I did. I don't mean to brag, but I was very happy to see one of my theories come true, and I think you'd understand, when one of your fan theories ends up becoming part of the canon. You know what I mean? Especially like people didn't believe me. Like a lot of people said it was silly, but oh my god! Like I had the future villains that I just made recently, but there was one I did before that. I'm just gonna look for the title in case you wanna. In case you're interested, I'll put up both of them in the description below if you want to hear me talk about those. But yeah, the fact that we've got an elder dragon who is hiding out, similar to Irene, like I said, but now we're getting dragons that were beyond the recorded history. Okay, I found the one. Yeah, I'll put them both in there. Dragons that were beyond Acnologia's full reach, ones that were very important to the story. Like just the silhouettes, these guys look really cool. I like the more crazy dragon design that Hiromishiba was getting with these, or the new guy, I think is Ao Hatsudo, I think his name is Yuo Hatsudo. I'm a fan of his already. I like what he's doing, and man, this is great. Not only is this a solid chapter, we got 3 different things going on. We got the Aquarius Key, we've got these new guys to the guild, and one of them seems suspicious. Oh, something I forgot to mention is not only is the whole thing about her being named Winter, Gadula is suspicious because she mentioned something about Briar from the Avatar cult. I was completely smashed down from left field that the Avatar cult would be involved or even mentioned in this at all. Even though I was part of the guys that thought they were going to be significant. I mean, they got a colored cover that was really good looking, and then they ended up not being that impressive aside from Arlok. But they're being mentioned here, so it looks like there's something definitely suspicious about this Toka girl. We've got elder dragons, dragon deities, dragon gods, big deals who are apparently all each on level with Acnologia showing up soon. 5 of them. Man, this is going to be intense. This is going to be some intense times. And obviously, and of course, Natsu's just like, alright, we got this shit. We're going to be going. We're going to be dealing with this. No mercy. This is going to be exciting. I can't wait for more. I'm enjoying this. I'm looking forward to any stories that come after this. Whew. But yeah, so thank you very much. Hope you liked some of these spoilers. I'm looking forward to the chapter as much as you are. I am. If you follow me on Twitter, I'll put my Twitter in below. I'm gonna post the links to the chapters as soon as they come out, so I can try and get it to those who don't pay as to the belt attention for certain chapters to be released. So if you follow me on Twitter, I'll put it on, so when you get my tweets out, it'll say like, hey, this came out probably a handful of seconds ago. Go read it. But anyway, so yeah, maybe check out my other videos. I'm gonna put the 2 videos I did for the villains, my whole thing that my theory came true about this, in the description. Maybe check out my other videos. I do mostly manga and some comics. I'm hoping I can get your subscription, that I've earned your subscription to my channel and my content, and maybe a thumbs up or a like on this video. But otherwise, thank you very much. Bye.